I have the privilege of introducing one of the most dynamic advocates I have ever met, Dr. Katherine Moore. This, she's written a book called Memoirs of an Honest Politician. And I know we all probably think no such thing exists. Well, they are pretty much extinct, and she can tell you what happens when you have the audacity to be an honest politician. I'm not going to spend any more time. Let me introduce you to Katherine Moore.
Good evening. I am here today on behalf of Zena Crenshaw and P.O.P.U.L.A.R, an organization dedicated to making a difference in the world. Thank you, Zena. I am mindful that some of you have come through great trials and tribulations to join us here today. But you're here because you know that we still have miles to go. You are here because you realize that all that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. We are here to rejoice that a new and courageous man is the president of the most powerful country in the world. We are here to rejoice that some of us have overcome poverty, racism, prejudice, and hatred to enjoy the fruits of this great nation. Oh, but the road ahead is still long and hard. America is still not what it can be, because not everyone is sharing in the splendor and the glory. There are still too many who do not share in the dignity of life. There is an America where people can't pay their mortgage. Young people can't even afford to get a mortgage. And students can't afford the education that they need to realize the American dream. And even worse, there are 47 million men, women, and children who cannot afford to go to the doctor. We are here because 13 million children are living in poverty. And child abuse and neglect are a tragedy of growing proportions. We are here because 3.5 million Americans are homeless, with 1.3 million being children. Over 1 million children each year are victims of physical abuse, with a rapidly growing number of young teens being forced into prostitution. And 80,000 children each year are victims of child sexual abuse. You ask, how can man have such utter contempt for man? Because some have reached the point of contempt for God. Only a godless ideology could plan and carry out these horrendous offenses against the most vulnerable in our society. We are here because the United States and Great Britain's governments have created a private prison system for our young people, which preys on human lives. Judges are being bribed to incarcerate people for trivial offenses. 2 judges this past year earned over $2.6 million to maintain the prison population in the private prisons. We're here today realizing that no one dare deny you a job because of your race, your religion, or your ethnicity. No, it's far more subtle. Activists and thousands of other graduates of college each year with over $100,000 in debt are denied the opportunity to work in their fields by arbitrary state exams that allow the system to filter out anyone that does not meet the proper mold. Guess what? These testers have no obligation to allow you to verify your scores. Students, in many cases, have no idea why they pass or fail. Suddenly in Miami, where paralegals can earn $1,000 a year, they need to be certified with the state exam. As nurses began to draw salaries beginning at $70,000, nursing schools are losing their accreditation and closing. In Philadelphia, young black children were not told, "Go away, whites only." They were turned away because management was concerned about their safety. We came to acknowledge that in the last several years, there are many of our sacred institutions that have feet of clay. I do not have to remind anyone in this place of the greed and avarice of Wall Street, the financial institutions, and the large corporations that threaten to destroy the foundation of our entire economic system. We have come here to acknowledge, and so many have spoken about it, and my heart goes out to them. We are here to acknowledge that the American legal system is anything but legal. And that's from the law enforcement on the beat to the U.S. Supreme Court. It is painful that many are still being falsely arrested. It is unconscionable that young males are regularly killed by law enforcement, who then suffer no consequences for their actions. Are you aware that 10,000 people are wrongly convicted and incarcerated every year in this country? And judges enjoy full immunity for all of their actions. And federal judges are appointed for life. No oversight. Trust me, judicial misconduct takes a bite out of the middle class. I wish Dr. Moore were still here. You have heard him talk about what happens to the doctors who take on the system to protect children. Zena has talked about what happens to lawyers who take on the system to protect children. Guess what? Let me tell you what happens to politicians who take on the system to protect children.